Hi, it's Sia Patsy. Thank you so much for hiring me to give you this reading today. I appreciate the opportunity. So, as I was getting ready to do your reading and I was meditating, I added up the numbers pertaining to your birth, and the number that came up for you was 6. And 6 is the number of love, right? Love is 6. So, what they were saying, love in the sense of looking at everything through the eyes of love, to approach situations at work and your family relationships through loving eyes, to try to have empathy for other people's positions, and foremost, to show love to yourself, to be kind to yourself, to be gentle with yourself, and to ask for things to be revealed to you in a loving manner for your greater good. I'm going to look this up and I'm going to read what else it has in the book for you, because it was something that I think that is important. This card indicates a need to see the world through the eyes of love and to remember at all times that only love is real. When you look beyond the illusion to see the beauty in the world, you align yourself with Source and the intentions of your soul. Because you attract what you are, when you see through the eyes of love, that's what will surround you in all areas of your life. This indicates a need to go within to recognize and address any limiting thoughts and beliefs that are holding you back from experiencing love. At this time, you must ask yourself, am I truly open to giving and receiving love? Do I truly believe I'm worthy of love? Do I really believe that love exists for me? Because love only comes when you believe that it exists, when you're open to giving and receiving it, and when you know that you are worthy of it. When you believe in yourself and cherish your life as it is today, love will embrace you in ways that you've never known. Unconditional love of self and others will attract more love into your life. And the affirmation here is, I see through the eyes of love and attract more love into my life. So, practice that affirmation, and that will help lead you towards attracting more love, more opportunities, more open paths, more understanding, more peace in your life. Because you're already vibing this yourself. And being a Libra, you're balanced, right? And you're always trying to achieve balance, you're trying to bring balance, or you're seeking balance. So, love should be balanced, shouldn't it? So again, this is reinforcing an aspect of your personality that you may not be aware of, or you may not appreciate it, or you may not understand it, why you may do things the way you do. Maybe other people around you see that in you more than you do. So again, this is trying to bring it to your attention and to let you know that as long as you're true to yourself, then you're going to be able to be prosperous. The second card that came up when I was shuffling for you, and I had actually started this video, but I had to stop it because something got messed up. I didn't want to lose these cards because I thought they were pretty wonderful for you. This is Lakshmi, and she is the goddess of prosperity. So I had been shuffling the goddess and sirens deck to see if I could get a significator for you, and I got Lakshmi. So let's look her up, and I'll let you know what this could be saying to you or saying about you. Lakshmi is part of a living tradition, Hinduism, And so she is worshipped by millions every day. In India, her biggest festival is that of Diwali, the festival of lights. Celebrants light oil lamps and candles in every home and business. The light honors the goddess, but also draw her to the place to give her blessings of prosperity. Everything is tidied and cleaned thoroughly, and the doors and windows to all the shops are left open so that Lakshmi can visit and bring with her the energy of wealth and plenty. In the spirit of an abundant, fresh start, devotees wear new clothes, use new cooking dishes, and hold feasts following the goddess's visit. Should you need help attracting prosperity into your life, both spiritually and monetarily, calm and serene Lakshmi is a wise choice to invoke and honor. When you're looking for more happiness, more joy, more friends, and yes, even more money, Lakshmi can help. But remember, you must work towards these things in positive ways and do not expect Lakshmi to drop them into your lap. Okay? Um, so her symbols are the conch shell, the color red, coins, waterfalls, elephants, lights, Diwali, and the entire month of October. Okay, so that reminds me then of the Orisha of Oshun, I would say, or even Yemaya, because we're talking about waters, we're talking about coins, um, talking about love and prosperity, gifts. Um, Conch shells, the color red. Also, Alegba. There's an Alegba, a road of Alegba that dwells in a conch shell. And Alegba's colors are red and black. So perhaps I would say that Mondays you should light a candle to Alegba. All right. As you also can go on and study, Google, study, get some more information about Lakshmi so that when October comes, you maybe if you want to do a little celebration or something in honor of her, you can. But I think also that, well, I know if you get an Alegba on Mondays, burn a red candle every Monday to the Orisha Alegba, that's a road opener and a path clearer, protections and opportunities. You could also light that same red candle to the Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael protects and opens opportunities, clears paths for you. So that would be good in terms of your career and work and just in general protection for yourself around your home. Okay, so that's what we're dealing with for you. So it looks pretty good so far. All right, so in terms of messages about your life's purpose, let's see if we can get some information from the Life Purpose Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue and see if there's some messages for you here. Okay, very good. Thank you. Okay, well, support. Your life purpose fully supports you. Your life purpose fully supports you. What does that mean? Right? Like, can we get more information about that? Yes, we can if we look in the guidebook. Hopefully, a little more information than that. Support. Okay, you've drawn this card to let you, what? This is a great day, right? Please excuse the crazy. Okay. As long as you fully commit to your life's purpose, hold positive intentions, and follow your divine guidance, this card is a sign as you fully supported by your divine team. You may feel insecure about making a career transition, or perhaps you feel stuck in a job that offers you financial security with few other rewards. Maybe you've outgrown a profession that once fascinated you. Or you could be wondering how to build a financial foundation for your spiritually based business. The angels ask that you lean upon them as trustworthy business partners who illuminate and support your path. Your role is to continually talk with them. Doing it in silence is fine. But talk to them about your hopes, your dreams, your expectations, your insecurities, and other issues. Tell them everything. Then listen to their answers, which come to you as strong and recurring feelings, ideas, and signs. If you're unsure whether this guidance is accurate, request additional signs and clarification. Like the world's best co-workers, the angels only have your happiness, peace of mind, and best interests at heart. Okay, so this is talking to your ancestors and to your guardian angels, and they will support you in whatever good and positive thing that you'd be interested in doing. Let's see if we can get a suggestion from the Life Purpose Oracle. Crystals, okay. Your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. Excellent. So perhaps you may want to look into working with crystals. All right. If you can't do it, something as a full-time job per se, this may be something about you doing healing work as a side business, at least for a little while. Let's see what crystals is about. This could be talking about maybe you are spending too much time around electronic equipment or spending too much time on the computer. Okay. This card is a signal for you to delve more deeply into your understanding of crystals and gemstones, as they're calling to you to work with them as part of your life's purpose. These objects amplify and direct the divine healing energies to people, animals, and the environment. Each one has a life force to which you've often connected. Now's the time to research this connection through classes, books, and intuitively communicating with crystals. There's a reason why crystals are used in watches and computers and medical devices, namely the power to magnify energy and light in directed ways. Similarly, you can use them for healing purposes to amplify your natural abilities. Your work may combine crystals with massage and energy healing, arts and crafts, or other endeavors. Regardless of what you do, be sure to include these powerful objects. If you're new to working with stones, paying a visit to the gem shop is a good starting place. Walk through with an open mind and heart and notice which crystals attract you. Then read up on the healing properties of the ones that call to you. You'll find that they provide exactly the energy most needed at that time. Trust that this law of attraction process will also work through you to help your clients. So, if you are working in any type of setting that you could incorporate crystals into your work, if there's any, healing or counseling, things like that, look to see what you can bring in. If nothing else, you should have crystals at your desk if you work at a desk, or wear some on you if you can, on your person. But even when you're not at work, if you're not able to do that, start working with crystals at home. Start learning their powers and their healing properties. That may be something that you could get into. Reiki, acupuncture, all kinds of healing arts. Maybe that's something that you could look into. It might be a way for you to go as a career. Okay, so those are your advice towards what to do with your future career goals, things you could look into for the future. So next, let's see. All right, let's see what we can find out in regards to future relationships, right? Okay, so I'm going to get something from the Romance Angels deck. Okay, the advice here is stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I say, very nice. Okay. Let's see if we can get anything else. 2 more cards, please. Thank you, Spirit. Past life relationship. You've known each other before. So maybe there's someone that you have met or someone that will be coming into your life that you maybe used to date earlier or you had a relationship with in the past, or it could be someone that you have known each other before in a past life, but you'll have a feeling about that. You'll feel maybe some comfortability with that person as you get to know them. All right. But chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. All right. So, okay. Now, when this flew up, it came out this way, kind of upside downish, sidewayish. So, chemistry. Now, usually when I see chemistry, I think about family, right? This could be an ex, then. Maybe that's what it's an ex-spouse, an ex-husband, someone maybe. The past life relationship is someone that you had a relationship with in this life. That's why it's telling me chemistry in reverse. That's what the message is. So stay optimistic. There may be someone that you used to date that is going to come back into your life. This involves a marriage, so maybe it was someone that you were married to or engaged to, or could be telling us that this is going to end up in a marriage, but I'm thinking that it's maybe an ex, someone that you were married to. Maybe the person was married or you were married at the time. If it's not an ex-husband or an ex, significant other, like a living partner, let's say, maybe that person is coming back. So they're telling you to be optimistic about that. And religious factors. Okay. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing, spiritual path. Again, this is reiterating something that has to do with marriage. Either you were married to this person or they were married when or you were married, perhaps. Could also mean this is someone that you had differences with because of religious factors. Maybe you had different upbringings. Maybe you were of different religions altogether. Maybe there was something about your upbringing that influenced you all with your relationship. And another card that came up, card number 6. Okay, so I gave you 6 cards because you're a 6. Release your ex. All right, so stay optimistic. Past life relationships, chemistry. All right, so someone from your past may be trying to make contact with you. This could be someone that you were married to before, or someone you had a really a significant relationship with in the past. Okay, it's saying that you need to release your ex. You need to clear that energy out of your space. But at the same time, they want you to stay optimistic about your love life. Okay. So what they're saying is that you should stay optimistic about your love life. But there's someone in your past that you may have been married to, or at least had a significant relationship with, and they're saying that you need to release that person, release that energy. All right, let's take a look at the Conscious Spirit cards, see if they have anything to add to that. Archangel Gabriel, 22. So this is a master number. 22 is a master year. 22 is a master number. This is a master year, right? This is 2018 is a master year. Archangel Gabriel, I invite Archangel Gabriel to bring hope and intuition into my life. So again, staying optimistic about your love life, hope and optimism. So call on Archangel Gabriel to help you release this ex and bring someone new to you. Someone that you'll be able to recognize intuitively to be the actual person that you're supposed to be with at this time. Okay. Let's see if we can get any other additional messages. Anything else? Oh. Number 20, throat chakra. I speak my truth and encourage others to speak theirs. Okay, so this means that you need to speak up for yourself. Clear the air. There's truth that needs to be told in order to help you release this energy of this past relationship. If you need to go talk about it to someone, you need to express yourself in some way. Maybe you need to talk to this person. Or like I said, maybe you need to get counseling about that. Tell your truth. Be honest at all costs. Be honest. Stand up in your truth. If that's going to help release your ex, if that's going to help clear the air, all right, and give you a chance to go forward with optimism towards what it is that you seek, then that may be what you need to do. Maybe you need to talk to them, or yeah, talk to them and encourage them to bear their themselves too, honestly. Next card, release. So open up, talk about it, release. I release what does not serve my higher purpose with gratitude and love. So we spoke about gratitude earlier, love, release. throat chakra. You need to talk to this person, this ex, whoever this person is. You need to release that energy, any anger, any hurt feelings. Maybe you did something wrong to them. Maybe you feel that there was an injustice done to you. Talk about it, release it. And the last card that came here is embrace change. I move easily and confidently through the changes in my life. Number 31, embracing change. So this 31, 3 and 1 is 4. This is going to be your foundation going forward. But that's going to come when you have this conversation, this heart-to-heart conversation, this honest conversation with your ex or exes, whoever you need to clear up past misunderstandings with. Get it done, get it out the way so you can step forward. All right, let's see if we can get some advice from the Native Spirit Oracle for you. All righty. Thank you. All right, can we get some further advice? Native Spirit Oracle is by Denise Lynn. And the Romance Angel Oracle cards are by Doreen Virtue, as are the Life Purpose Oracle cards. Numerology cards are by Michelle Buchanan. Peace pipe. Okay, I think this is saying that there does need to be some type of peace made between you and people in your life or this ex. Peace pipe. Healing old wounds with people and situations. Carefully do whatever you need to do to make amends. Forgive yourself and forgive others. It's time. You no longer need to carry the burden. You are a mender. Help others mend bridges in their world, and you'll bring peace to the world. In Native traditions, sharing a peace pipe filled with sacred tobacco and herbs was a way of finding common ground and dropping discord. It's quite a respite in order to calmly, it was a respite in order to calmly assess a situation and find a peaceful resolve. There are times to drop everything and leave. There are also times to carefully mend bridges with people, situations, and places. This is one of those healing times. Maybe there's a wound inside of you that needs to be forgiven or accepted. Maybe you need to forgive yourself or forgive another. Transform the inner grievance. Do it now. You don't need to forgive the act, but there's power in forgiving the person. No longer need to carry it with you. Perhaps there's a person from your past with whom you should reconnect. You know what you need to do. This is the time to do it. Write down the answer to these questions. Is there an area in my life in which I need to bring peace? What might that be? What's the first step I need to take towards resolving a rift with another or feeling unfinished regarding a person or a situation? Then take action. Okay, so peace pipe. Similar to the 12-step program, forgiveness. So who have I offended? Who has offended me? Let's talk about it peacefully. Okay? If you have to have a peace pipe between you, figure it out. Do the talking stick ritual, which was, if it's your turn to talk, you get a stick or you get something, right? Make it all pretty, look official, Could be like a gavel even, like in court, right? When you hold it, that's when you talk. Then when they hold it, that's when they're talking. And so you don't interrupt each other. You can write notes, okay? and whatever, but that person gets a specific amount of time, and as long as they're holding that gavel, they're speaking. When they're finished, they hand it back to you, and then you talk. That's one way to do it, if you can. Okay, so you definitely should look into that. So I'm going to also, I was reading that something else was coming to me to get fair. Another, yes. Okay. All right. All right. All right. They wanted to tell me to get a past life oracle card for you also. And this is messages from the ancestors that about something you need to know about your past lives that could help you with something that you're facing now. So I guess it's going to be somehow helpful in this situation. So let me just get a card for you from the past life oracle deck. Health. Your relationship to health and healing is influenced by other lifetimes. You may be suffering from a physical problem that was inflicted upon you during your last life. Perhaps you reincarnated so quickly that you didn't have time to deal with underlying issues. Your physical health has caused you hardship, yet it also taught you a deeper level of compassion that you could have learned within a healthy body. You've also developed healing skills that can benefit others. In fact, you may already know that you're a healer. This knowledge was acquired in previous lifetimes when you performed healing for others. Back then, your earthly needs were likely taken care of by the community, so you may struggle with the idea of charging money for healing work in this life. It's helpful to know that in this current Western society, everyone must charge for their work, including those who provide spiritually based services. Okay, so again, I think they're really trying to direct you towards some type of spiritual um, uh, healing um, modality through crystals, perhaps, maybe through massage. I'm getting that massage. Hmm. I'm just gonna say what just came across my mind: a hookah store, like a hookah shop, or whatever, like a space that people could come in and just relax and listen to music and share those hookah pipes and things. Not necessarily alcohol, but somewhere people can just sit and exchange ideas, exchange um, conversation. Like an easy place for people to come and relax. Maybe that's something that makes sense to you. Maybe that's something that you were thinking about doing, but that's something that just came to me we were as I'm doing this reading. Maybe that's something you might want to look into, a business like that, or maybe working at a place that does that kind of stuff. But I think it's more about you providing that type of service to people, maybe counseling, maybe using crystals, maybe using, I don't know why hookah keeps coming. I guess because of the peace pipe thing. Maybe counseling. Maybe that's what this is, counseling. Maybe you are geared towards family counseling, relationship counseling. Maybe that's something that you might want to look into because that to me would make sense. Health, peace, conversations, exchanging of ideas. So perhaps maybe you want to look forward towards a career doing that kind of counseling. Not, well, social work too, of course, but not just social work, like marriage counseling, pastoring, being a spiritual, what do they call it? A life coach, being a life coach. That could very well be what this is about. Once you learn how to release and learn all those techniques, and then you can share those techniques with others. So that could be something to look into, darling. Okay, so let's see if we can get one more message for you from Postcards from Spirit by Colette Baron Reed. Okay, yeah. See if we can get a message for you. Going forward, again, thank you for your interest and giving me this opportunity to do this for you, bring you these messages. Okay, wonderful, great. All right. I wanted to, I'm sitting here, and as I'm sitting, I keep getting more like, oh, do this or do that. But, okay. I'm going to get one card from the Yala Van Zandt deck. See what messages she has, and then I'm going to read your postcard from Spirit, okay? So let's see. Thank you. I make spiritual wealth a priority. Very, very good. Until today, you may have sacrificed your peace of mind and spiritual balance to pursue material wealth. Just for today, examine whether your quest is a cure or a blessing. So, those gifts that you have, they may be directing you towards using your gifts towards spiritual work rather than ignoring them and focusing on regular, secular, mundane work. And fear no longer determines what I do or do not do. Until today, you may have believed that if you could avoid being hurt, you could have a peaceful life. Just for today, consider all the love, the life, and the peace that you're missing out on your attempt to avoid being hurt. Take a chance. Don't be afraid. You've got support, right? The card that came from the postcards from Spirit is you are loved. Dearest you, we here on the other side have one important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything. Isn't that what we started off on? Love is the answer to everything. Number 6. We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic love, although they are wonderful, but something above and beyond that. Everything alive in the world was first created by love. Spirit sends love to animate life and birth it into existence. Love is without condition, and it is based on reverence and a fierce and joyful respect for life. Love thrives when you focus on it, and we want you to turn away from anything that causes it to wane. Love is when you no longer see yourself as other, or better than, or less than, or separate from. When you act as love, you give permission to the world to thrive and grow as it will. Can you let go of what is not love and ask, what would love do? Love is waiting for you, always and forever. We just adore you over here. So there's your card. All right. So you can screenshot that. So I think those are the messages for you today. Thank you so much for allowing me this opportunity to give you a hand. All right. So don't forget, look into Lakshmi, and don't forget, above else, you are love. Thank you so much, and I'll be speaking to you soon. Bye.